Welcome to the Massive Network. Today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo line of Amiibos. Amiibos are basically little figures that have a chip inside of the base that you can plant on top of the Wii U gamepad's NFC icon or the 3DS Amiibo adapter that will be coming out, which allows you to do the same thing. You plant the Amiibo's base on the adapter and it reads the little chip where data is also saved, so you also need to plant the Amiibo down onto the NFC icon when you're saving data to your Amiibo because it is stored inside of the base of the figurine. For $13 figurines, these are pretty detailed and the sculpt quality is nice. The plastic's pretty, I'm not sure what type of plastic it is, I think it's ABS, but detail's good and the paint application is generally pretty spot on. There's some figures that look better than others. For instance, a lot of Samuses are leaning to one side. Other figures such as Mario or a simple figure like Kirby hold up far better than figures like Marth, where sometimes the face is a little distorted. In any case, this Fox figurine is pretty darn fantastic and I have no complaints. It's very sturdy. The blue plastic has replaced the little white see-through plastic pole that used to be holding the Fox figure up. However, this is far sturdier than the singular see-through pole would have been. And of course, it bears a lot of resemblance to the Smash trophies that they're modeled after. The golden base is nice. It's not a marble plastic. It's matte and a little shiny, a little glittery. It's very subtle though, not tacky at all. And the near-field communications NFC technology built into the base of the figurines works extremely well. In fact, you don't even have to touch the NFC communications chip in the Wii U. Really, you can just hold it over and it will detect the figurine just fine. When you do save it, however, it's definitely a good idea to set it down and keep it stable on the Wii U. You don't want it sliding all over the place when it is saving data to the figurine itself, as you don't want to damage the data. I haven't tested removing it or shaking it or removing it prematurely from the NFC chip before it was done saving. However, I'm sure that's a bad idea. But when it comes to putting your Amiibo into a game of Super Smash Bros., for instance, all it takes is a little tap or just a swipe over the gamepad. Now, at the moment, there aren't a whole lot of games that support Nintendo Amiibo figures. Currently, the games that support the Amiibo are somewhat limited. The games are as follows: Super Smash Bros., of course, for the Wii U, which you can use your Amiibo as a fighting partner. However, you cannot fight as your Amiibo, and there's a good reason for this. The reason you cannot fight as your Amiibo is because you can already create custom characters in the game. Not only Mii characters can you create custom, but you can also customize for instance, Fox or Samus or Kirby or Donkey Kong with special moves, and you can equip them with different items to give them stat boosts. So if Nintendo were to sell these, were to remove that feature from the game and sell Amiibos as something you can fight as, that adds that feature would be very disappointing, and thankfully Nintendo is not all about removing features from the game and forcing you to buy something that should have been in the game in the first place. Instead, Amiibos are just a really cool addition to Smash Bros. Where you can have a customized fighting partner that you can customize yourself. You can feed them different items that give them stat boosts. Now remember, you can't unfeed them these items, and after a while they do lose their appetite if you feed them too much at once. But they're awesome fighting partners. They learn from your fighting style. I've noticed that my Fox tends to mimic a lot of the strategies that I like to use in Smash Bros., which is awesome, and it's all, of course, saved inside of your Amiibo. So if you go to a friend's house, you do like an 8-man brawl, everyone brings their Amiibos as their teammates, just tap them, and it's just like your Amiibo that you have and play with at your house on your Wii U. The other games that support Amiibos are Mario Kart 8, which just gives you additional costumes. For instance, you can take Link in there, scan that, have a little Link costume for your Mario Kart 8 driver, and that's it. That's all that you get in terms of Amiibo functionality in Mario Kart 8. However, it is also available for Hyrule Warriors. Link is, I believe, one of the only characters that is supported in Hyrule Warriors at the moment. It just gives you a weapon. It gives you a new weapon, and that's it. So Amiibos, at the moment, are definitely featured with their best experience in Smash Brothers. However, in the future, they might be in third-party releases. Nintendo has not ruled out that they might license Amiibo characters to be used in third-party games not developed by Nintendo. So, unlike Skylanders or Disney Infinity, where you are buying these figures to unlock things that are already in the game and characters that are already in the game, you're simply buying Amiibos to complement your gaming experience. You don't need an Amiibo to enjoy Super Smash Bros. Certainly don't need it to enjoy Mario Kart 8, but it's really cool to have that fighting partner that learns from you. And you know what? I think it's worth it. The figures are really nice and detailed. It's a cool thing to have sitting on your desk. It's a goddamn Smash trophy in person, which is fantastic. But I like Amiibos. I like their potential uses and their potential versatility. You can have one figure that works across multiple games, and I think that is just awesome. So, would I recommend Amiibos? They're not for everybody. Are they for you? I don't know. Go over the points in this video. I basically listed roughly about everything Amiibos can do at the moment. Of course, it's an ever-growing thing, but I've seen a lot of reviews on Amazon, for instance, where customers have bought an Amiibo not knowing diddly squat about what they do, and then they're surprised, oh, I can't play as my Amiibo? They're just a fighting partner? That's disappointing. Don't give a one-star review to something if it's not for you. For what Amiibos are intended to do, they do it well. And that's all I have to say. I'm definitely satisfied with my Amiibo, and I'm looking to be purchasing more. Apparently, they're going to be releasing, ideally, every Smash fighter available in Amiibo form. That's the plan. We don't know if they're just going to go with the 3 waves we have right now of Amiibos from Smash and then go on to different Nintendo characters or third-party characters for Amiibos, but it's a pretty cool little thing. So, thank you guys for watching this video on Nintendo's new Amiibo figurines. If it was helpful to you, which I hope it was, don't forget to leave a like down below and also subscribe for updated Amiibo videos in the future on what they might do and what new features they might hold. And also, our Smash Brothers videos. We're going to have a lot more of those. So once again, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.